Well, hello you gorgeous mother truckers you, and welcome to another video. Right, before we get started, let's have a few words from our illustrious dictator.
As well. We need to revive our high streets by cutting our business rates. And we need to be clear about council tax. Labour would freeze council tax next year using that windfall tax that hasn't been collected. Yes, you heard it right. Not a penny more on your council tax. Not a penny more than the bill you paid last year.
Now, before you all get all sort of upset about that and scream about lying, he hasn't lied. He's not lied one bit. He doesn't want 1 penny more on our council tax. He wants many, many, many pennies on our income tax. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, to our council tax. Mind you, probably income tax soon, but in any case, yeah, he wants to allow councils to raise their council tax bills using a loophole to pay for all their, basically, and to put it more as succinctly as I could possibly put, their fuck-ups. All the money they wasted on bike lanes that no one uses, and vanity projects and DEI stuff, and all the things, I mean, you know, like Birmingham Council that bankrupted itself because it decided that it wasn't really a good idea in the first to pay women the same as they should be, and then got caught out by the wage bill, but then paid the wage bill, but then got caught out again after wasting thousands and thousands of pounds on more pointless projects. Yeah, because of all those screw-ups, they want them to allow to increase the council tax. Some places are going to get a 25% increase in their council tax bill. If you could believe that. Literally, he wants to be and complete the WF mantra. You will be happy. You'll own nothing. We are just literally going to be taxed into oblivion. And then the best thing about it after all that is the fact that, yes, we'll pay more council tax, but then you hear about the fact that all the councils are reducing their services. So you'll be paying more money for less shit. For instance, in Bristol, their council want to drop the general rubbish, not your recycling or anything like that. They're just the normal black bin rubbish. I don't know what colour bin it is in anywhere else, but here in Solihull / Birmingham, it's the black bin. The black bin's where all the general crap goes. They want to reduce that down to once a month. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. They only want to collect your rubbish once a month, but want to put your council tax bill up so much money. It's just when I pause like this is because I'm struggling. I'm struggling to try and get my head around how much they absolutely hate us. And the best thing is, after all that money that they've managed to get and raiding from tax writers, and don't forget, I mean, the new one is ripping money off the inheritance tax from soldiers who die. Literally, they hate us. They just see us as this eternal fucking piggy bank that they can just keep taking money out of. And then what, to top it all off that makes it even better, is at least 90% of that money goes abroad. It doesn't even get spent here. Oh, we can't afford to do that. But we can't afford to build any more hospitals. Well, you might have if you didn't send 3 billion for the next 100 years to Ukraine. You might be able to do that if you didn't send 60 odd billion so that Africa can have green energy. I mean, literally, you cannot make this shit up. Every time they take money away, they spend it somewhere else, not in this country. We took 50 million off the Christian Church programme and then give the same 50 million to the refugees in Sudan. With old Lammy giving it the old, oh, you know, you should never forget those in Sudan. But when we did Comic Relief, you said you didn't want any more white saviours, but there you are, wanting the whites to save you. Yeah, I mean, you literally can't make this up. It's just literally unbelievable that we live in a situation where our government just sees us as a money bank to fund everybody else but us. We got defence budgets going to be slashed in an age when we need as much military as possible. We just literally get money. They rip money out of our pockets. Even when you're dead, they're going to rip money out of your pockets and give it someone else who doesn't deserve it. If it's not going abroad, it's going on £22 billion, which is amazing, which matched the magic missing black hole that didn't exist, to carbon capture that the entire world admits doesn't bloody work. Trees do it for free. Doesn't use any energy. But no, we have to waste money. We have to spunk it up the wall for any stupid, pointless vanity project that makes fucking Keir Starling and his cronies look good. And then they still sit there, even today, and go, we were talking today to the CBI just to let them know that Britain is open and ready for business. When every business is going, we can't afford to employ or even keep employees because it's too expensive. We are literally run. And the thing is, I'm hoping that they're insane. Because if they're not insane, that means they're doing this on purpose. And if they're doing this on purpose, they are definitely the devil. So get ready for, your minimum work, magic minimum wage. What they call it, the living wage or whatever. The minimum wage is going up. We're giving you loads more money in your pocket. And then allowing the council to fucking take it away. The money that you're going to give in the increase in, minimum wage, gas is going to go up, electric's going to go up, water's going to go up, council tax could go up by 5 times. And you think that tiny pittance of extra money you give us is going to compensate for that. But then again, quite a lot of us will lose our jobs because the company can't afford to keep us anymore because we're too bloody expensive to have. Because, we didn't raise your national insurance. No, you raised it on the company, the employer, who now goes, I can't afford 100 employees anymore. I have to let 50 of them go. And then when those 50 are gone, or somebody else leaves, it's going to cost, if I sign somebody up under this new stupid employment law, they'll be entitled to absolutely everything the second they sign. So I'm just not going to hire anyone. But then again, if I do hire them and they're on the new employment law, that means I've still got to pay massive national insurance contributions for them and this new minimum wage. So I'm not going to employ anyone. Unemployment is going to go through the ceiling. June, July time, I guarantee you that they'll be reporting on the news that unemployment is at an all-time high, as high as it was in the 70s and 80s. And they'll blame everything else. They'll blame Brexit. They'll blame everything else. They'll blame Amazon. They'll blame the post office. They'll blame, Shell garages for not providing enough fuel. They'll literally do anything and everything like they're doing right now with absolutely everything to blame everybody else when it's them. They're the ones who are destroying the company, and they just chew on their own bloody farts. They really do. Everybody's saying England, Great Britain is in a mess. And they go, yeah, but it's fine. It's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. They are literally this mean. And they haven't even been in power. Well, when did they get beaten? July. August, September, October, November, December, January. Well, we're coming into our 7th month of them being in charge. And it's been 7 months of complete and utter disaster. You tell me in those coming up to 7 months, one positive thing that they've actually done. And I'm not talking about things that they're taking credit for that were already done before they came into power. I'm talking about something that they have done that's actually given something solid and valuable to the company, to the country and the company. Nothing. We're going to build all these new hospitals. And then very, very quietly, so no one needs, well, maybe not till 10 years or time because we can't afford it. We will make sure that the pensioners don't freeze to death. Very first action, take that away. Waspy women, look, we'll promise we'll get your pension sorted out. We're in power. Fuck off, we don't want that. Go away. It's one thing after another. And every single thing that man, any of them say is a lie. So when people say, oh, look, Keir Starmer was at the Holocaust Memorial and he said never again, why are you believing anything that comes out of that man's mouth? And the thing is, the actions that he's doing and the inaction of a lot of people by not saying anything is how the bad times back in the 30s and 40s started. So when that man stands there and goes, it won't happen again, don't believe him. I mean, we'll be talking about the other things about, what I'm doing right now will be deemed as a far-right extremism, potential terrorist conversation. And if you can't see where that's leading, then you're going to be just like those who used to sit in Germany going, oh, well, he won't be that bad. Because that's what's coming. Because you won't say anything. For evil things to happen, all it requires is for a good man to say nothing. Any case, I've got to go and get the kids from school. So, usual 2 videos popping up. You know which ones they are now. Please feel free to subscribe, like, share, and use that massive comment section down below, as it's always good fun to read. Any case, so go and brave the rain. I'm done. So, until the next one.